Hi and welcome Aquarius. My name is Elizabeth Bratcher. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here to do your weekly read for the 28th of June till the 4th of July. So I want to say thank you very much for watching and I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. With the weekly reads, what I do is I just allow whatever energy needs to come through. So I don't sit and focus specifically through subjects, but if that subject comes through, then I certainly read for it. So just remember, guys, especially the cross watchers, that I am reading for a lot of you. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit. When I'm reading for a few people, not everything's always going to be for you. Okay, so I'm using my Sun and Moon Tarot as normal and my Elizacle deck. That's there. You'll also find on the channel that I do the weekly reads that you've joined me for, the daily reads and the monthly reads. Every Friday at 8 o'clock you'll find me doing a live feed either here or on Facebook where all the readings are free there. I also do personal readings all over the world, phone, video and face-to-face. If you jump over to my Facebook page at Elizabeth Bratcher Psychic Medium, you'll find lots of reviews, booking ability and all of that kind of stuff as well. Okay. Alright, so as usual, I've given the cards a nice good shuffle, Aquarius, so I didn't waste too much of your time today doing so. So without further ado, okay. Nice, so your energy for the week is your strength. You know, it's always a nice, beautiful strength card, that one, but it can also indicate a little bit of conflict around this week as well. But I am very much drawn to your inner strength with that energy that it pulls out. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Sun as well, which are really nice, beautiful cards that join together. We've also got the Four of Swords, so just be mindful. Let's jump on that one. Ace of Swords and Six of Wands. All right. Okay. So Aquarius, what I want to say to you is health does jump out this week. Okay, so just be mindful around yourself. Make sure that you're taking time to rest when you need it. Don't run your immune system down. This is not the week needing to take some time out. Okay, so just pay attention. Relationships, I feel like when I spoke about confrontation, perhaps some of you resonated with confrontation. I do feel this is with personal and close relationships. I feel like it's something that's been going on for a while and I feel like it's something that's quite verbal. Okay. It's funny, I almost feel like you're starting to see a way out of that, and it's not necessarily choices that you wanted to make but that you've had to make, but it does actually bring about a resolution. Okay, and because it has been this long energy that's there, I don't feel like that resolution necessarily reaps its full benefits this week, but I do feel that you know, even in your mind and planning, that you've got that strategy that's coming through. Yeah, because you got the external conflict card that's there as well, so definitely for some of you that's resonating this week. But you've also got the completions card too, and the cycles card as well, you know, so both beginnings and endings, and just understanding that that's a natural order in life and times, and we have to allow that to come through. Completions, and just remembering that as one door shuts, another one opens. Okay, and I know that's a good old Cheerio statement to say when everything sucks and the world is falling down around you, but stay open and just try to use that strength as part of that knowledge base that gets you through. Yeah, so then you've got the energy of the week of growth, which is all about, you know, self-awareness and opportunity and potential and things like that. Money, that's all running through my head. I'm just looking as to why they're telling me to look at money. Change of luck, staying connected, completions coming out. Yeah, nice. I feel some of you are actually getting some waited on news around work this week. So maybe that you've been waiting on a job coming in, or you've been waiting on some news around, you know, perhaps changing position or a pay rise, or even with COVID and everything else like that, perhaps hours coming back into play as well. Okay, so I do feel that that's news that comes to you this week. I don't necessarily feel that that shift comes this week, but the news comes to you this week with a date as well. Okay, which is nice. Stay connected to self. That's just important as well with the energy that we've already spoken about. It'll keep you on top of things. And, you know, you've got the change of luck card that comes straight after the cycles as well. So energies are shifting for the better with that, okay? All right. Relationships, money, health. It's funny, like it feels like I've done a whole heap of information. You understand what I mean. I've spoken for 4 minutes. Yeah, it felt like I was talking for 10, is what my point is. I felt like there's a lot of energy within that, so pay attention, I guess, is a sign as well, Aquarius, okay? There's a nice feeling here, and it's funny because it's like I'm in my head. Some of you are really starting to connect to yourselves and starting to take chances with things that you want to do. So it might be, and again, with things getting back to normal, but stepping into exercise classes that maybe you're a little bit nervous about doing, or taking some classes that educate you or better, even your intuition or your sense of self, or your spirituality, all of those kind of little bits and pieces. Perhaps a course or that kind of thing that's there. It might be that with work attached to some training that you're undertaking that allows you to move up. But there's a nice energy sitting around that this week, so a nice week of learning. So be open to it as well, because even if it's not a classroom per se that you're sitting in, life itself will offer very, very many lessons. And I feel like, when I say that, for those of you that it applies to, it's about the appreciation of life. And I certainly don't want to imply that you haven't been, but just stepping into that extra level of gratitude that really lets you feel the joy in the moments. Yeah, another validation is what I've delayed sitting down this week just for various reasons. I've been busy to do my mindfulness versus awareness speech, and I'm just keep getting like validation in my head. It's like my guides going, hello. You need to make this, you need to hold strength too, especially when we're talking about the relationship side of things. That strength card is about like that inner strength, really, like not just about, I'm strong, it's about having to call on that to make choices that need to be done. And as I said, these feel like things that are close around you, okay, close around you, they're in your proximity all the time. And I guess by saying that, like, because I feel like there's perhaps an outer circle of things that you can play this to, and they're like going to be, no, stay close. So it's not this one, it's this circle that you need to actually be paying attention to. Health again, yeah, I know. Pay attention. Even to your body, like what your body needs as well. Like I always say as well, don't just think about today, think about 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and things like that. Because if you don't take, especially like core strength and bits and pieces like that, if you don't take the time, you're going to hit 60, 70, 80 years old and suffer. So look after yourselves. And I feel like some of you need to actually take note of that. COVID bellies. Just be mindful. I know myself, and I'm not Aquarius, but I know myself that, I've been terrible, and definitely mindful around that. And I did have my back went about 4 weeks ago. But it's the same thing, just be mindful of that. That's the kind of energy they're putting into my head. That's why all that's running through my mind. To pay attention to that. I feel like I need to say pay attention to that. I keep coming back to intuition, with you guys and the psychic and everything else like that as well. Really kind of, a lot of you may be feeling actually that that's increasing around you. You're right. You're right. So feel free to be confident in that. And you might not be sure which way to go with it, but either just start reading some books or hooking with someone like me who runs workshops and mentors and all that sort of stuff as well. Just depends. You know what I mean? Like if you're sitting on this on a personal level, if you want to go professional, not quite sure. You know what I mean? Always seek the guidance of others, but always very much stand in your own energy of what you need to be true as well. I know that initially when I first became professional that if I had listened to all the books or listened to everyone else around me, I probably wouldn't have been out there for another 2 years. And eating their words. Alright, so Aquarius, that is what I have for you this week. I hope that you've enjoyed your reading. Bit of dribbling on in your one today. That's all good. I do hope that you've enjoyed. Please leave a like or a comment on the video. Again, I always do appreciate a subscription to the channel. I'll see you on Friday at 8 o'clock, otherwise the daily and the monthly reads. Monthly is out on Wednesday, the 1st of July anyway, for whichever day. I think some of you, that some of you that will be Tuesday. What I don't know, if some of you that'll be Thursday. I was curious about that. Come up before. Gee, you're copping on my dribbling today. Sorry, Aquarius. That's all good though. Alright, I'll leave it with that with you guys, and I hope to see you again. Have a beautiful week and stay safe.